up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. That's good for a 1st down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. To the air with McCarthy. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 19 yards away. And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Coleman, the man in motion left. Allen going to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. First down, here's the run with Cook. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, it's Allen. Rolling to his right. It's caught by Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Last week in the wild card run, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. But, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Back to the ground, Cook. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Left side, Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
2nd and 9. Moore, the man in motion. Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. Powers past him at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. They'll roll him out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. There he goes, left side. Big strides, look at him go. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
McCarthy is set to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Allen now looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Moore, the man in motion. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are back within a score. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Texans 14, Bills 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Called on a very strong gain of 24. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is McCarthy. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
This 2nd and 4. Here's McCarthy. That's complete to Dell. And he's got a first down as it's... Tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy being chased out left. Caught left side, here's Dell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 9. Now Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Moore, the man in motion. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll buy some time right. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Allen going to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Coleman, the man in motion left. Allen going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff and look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the Texans' 30-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
It's a turnover on down.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy taking a shot for down here. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Down the left sideline. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing up.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. Working to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Houston Texans.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
19 tight.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Look made by Terrell Bernard. Down the left sideline. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
McCarthy operating from the gun. That is caught by Dell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Texans 21, Bills 14. Andy Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Able to slither by. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. 24-yard gain on the play.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run the counter with Cook. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Moore, the motion man right. Here's Allen. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 1. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Got his man, Dell. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Throwing is McCarthy. Flushed out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's McCarthy. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now McCarthy. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16.
That's another Texans first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Catch made right side by Wilson. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 6. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Here comes 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Complete to James Cook. An 8-yard pickup.
Throwing, Allen. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds.
35-yard line.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
But 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's 1st and goal. Allen going to change this at the line. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Allen. And he's got it. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Bills 21.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. The Bills say they have it, and they do. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
This is 1st and 10. Now Allen. Out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
24. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw. That's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and eager that catch, dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Here's 1st down.
Back to 60. Ready. 19, back to 60. Back to 60, Bobcat. 60.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Back to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
A
couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down.
Let's go. Take over.
To the air again, McCarthy. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
And go.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready?
Looking to throw McCarthy. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Final 2 seconds. This is it. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Houston, good night, everybody.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk up on the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead. Just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Like a marionette. try to take us both.